Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3. Yesterday's episode saw the beginning of Operation Eris, the final assault on the Soviet Union. One of their VPs right over here is under assault and in danger of falling. Another one is right over here under assault, well, not under assault yet, but in danger of falling. That's 4 points right there, I believe, a 2 and a 2. Our spearhead in the north has completely ruptured the Soviet lines. It was three very heavy combat areas, these three provinces, but now that we're through, the Soviet defenses have been breached, and our panzers are on a sprint to their two VPs. One right here, Kazan, I think that's a 2, and one right here. I've been calling it Kubiyshev. Kubiyshev? Kubiyshev? Kubiyshev. I'm going to call it that. Stalingrad is the more... I honestly don't know. This one is worth more points, but I know Stalingrad gives you them the unity debuff when it falls. So this one's being slower just because it was attacking across the river with fewer forces into forests, but we have broken through, and both arms of the assault are underway. It's going extremely well. You are going to rest. Move you up here. This attack is... That attack right there is probably fine. Yeah, there's nobody there to stand in my way. I need you here. I need you right in here. These tanks that were going to be devoted to this attack, they just happened to be passing by when I needed some extra oomph to knock this salient out. And what's going to happen, I think knocking this salient out, well, it's going to free up those panzers when they're done, which are going to go down here and sprint towards Stalingrad, but it's also going to free up some infantry. All right, move these tanks up. These guys are breaking on through to the other side. We are doing magnificent. Magnificent. And the city, right? It's not a victory point, but it is a city, and it did fall. You know what I should do? Let's try this again. Let's add war goal, acquire territory. East, west side. What if we take Central Asia? I've just been going through the top, from the top down. There's some conversations in the comment section about why am I adding war goals. And basically, the peace deal with the Soviet Union kind of gives you, like, everything over here that I've kind of overrun right now. Basically, like this line, like just kind of weasels, like it kind of weasels like this, and then kind of comes over this way. It gives you this. Everything else goes back to the Soviet Union. You may have overrun goes back to the Soviet Union, though. By adding in those war goals, it gives me each of those regions as well. And I've been through it, and sometimes I've been doing it off screen, sometimes I've been doing it on screen. I've been adding war goals basically as often as I remember to, and all the good ones are basically gone by now. All of the good ones are gone. Alright, so everybody here... Except... Oh, that's a motorized infantry corps. Infantry, where is all the infantry? The infantry's all coming up. There. Let's see. Woof! Man, there's a lot of troops there. Basically send everybody in. I don't have any infantry right here right now. So let's leave... You guys, Fallschirmjägers. Low supplies, but not a big deal. How's this assault going? Probably pretty well. It's a city, but it's in the summer this time. It's not completely surrounded, but that's fine. The salient has basically been pressed out. It's telling me I'm running out of oil. Fuel. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. This is... Sabotage of key railway repair shops in America. Sure. Severely damaged. Nice. Those have been going very well, actually. I'm a little surprised. All those... Oh, the panzers actually broke. The infantry are now alone. Actually surprised. Maybe it's just because of sheer weight of numbers here. But as soon as we take a couple of these provinces, we'll be fine. All right, all under attack. I mean, we should be wrecking them in terms of Yeah, that's almost over. I was about to say we should be wrecking them in terms of organization. Just want to even out the lines a little bit here. Losses have been very heavy on the Soviet side. Political indoctrination. Strategic. Yep, that should be organization for all of our SS units. Alright, that city fell. That's a VP right there. That's the one. So it's going to be a slow march to get there, but we'll get there. Rocket interceptors are out and about. Throw everybody we got into this attack. I just saw 40,000 Soviet casualties in one of those battles there. Man, have we ever broken through this line. The tanks are really outstripping the infantry right now. So what's going to happen is the most heavily damaged tanks are going to stay behind. The other ones are going to move on up. We even have more units here than I might have more units than I even needed. All right, we're under attack. We're under attack. That's fine. An arrow engine. You know what that means? Tech. Prototypes. They're all too high though. That's okay. Moving on up. And then what we're going to do is spread out a little bit, so we're going to do this. That's good. I think the Soviet Union's beaten. I mean, I expected the southern pincer to actually go faster, honestly. I expected that. But that's perfectly fine. That is 100% perfectly fine. You don't have a leader. I think I'm not sure, but one of the other cities falling will get them. If not make them surrender, it'll at least get them very close. Alrighty, so high skill leader, skill level 4, right there. That's fine. Take the organization penalty. I love that we actually made a little bit of progress down here while I wasn't even anticipating it. What's the name of the city? It's this one. All right, so they've got half. Ooh, that's falling fast too. Fast. All right, we're gonna sneak up this way. You know why? Less rivers. And what the plan is to just lop this area off and eliminate it. All right, 4,000. Ooh, we won 4,000 to 7,000. Not too bad for taking a city, if I do say so myself. For taking a city, that wasn't too bad casualties. I am fine with that. Let's launch you right there. Keep the pressure up on them, so that we're going to save these guys. Yeah, they outnumber me in a lot of situations, which is where my problems generally stem from. It's usually when I'm heavily outnumbered, they're just overwhelming me with sheer weight. But it's not a big deal. All right, who do we got here now? Leave one infantry division behind. Everyone else needs to move on up. We got you there. You there. One infantry division right here. Any more free infantry divisions? There's one right there. Move them right there. They're going to take up the spot on this double envelopment line. Yeah, I think that's the right terminology. Double envelopment. One to keep them out. One to keep these guys out. One to keep these guys in. I don't see too much Soviet air power out, which is kind of awesome. Support this attack. That should really hurt them. Well, it only gave them the 12%. Not a big deal. This salient's basically been taken care of. We're pretty good now. These guys should have a river crossing penalty. Yep. German panzers are all over the Soviet backcountry now. Are there any more VPs? No, there are no more VPs. Not within driving distance. This might end sooner than I anticipated. What political map mode? There we go. Political map mode. All right. This may legitimately end sooner than I thought. Oh, you're not attached to anybody. You can still hang out. You can stay right there, actually. Good. Like this breakthrough, they suffered from. I expected that to be much tougher. They suffered from lack of supplies for whatever reason, and it just ended them. It just ended them. Heavy bomber prototypes. So now if we went to production and went to air wing, we would be producing Junkers 89A1. That is an ugly plane. That is an ugly plane. I don't think these guys have upgraded since the last time I looked. Nope. I mean, there's nothing standing in our way. Nothing. There's nothing there. Panzer divisions are under attack. I don't have many... Oh, we have a free panzer division right there. I was about to say, do we have any panzers here? We do. Oh, good. And that's planes right there. There's a kitten's face right in my screen right now. What are you doing, honey? What are you doing? You guys can go here. Just storm across the border. Under attack, that's fine. Let's take the mountain troops, move them there. The light troops, move them there. Crawl across here, put all this pressure on the Soviet forces. I'm a little surprised that they've managed to hold out here so well, but we can try to help out. Ground attack versus motorized troops. Ooh, yeah, I already saw them starting to scoot down a little bit. How you guys doing? You holding out? You're holding out. You're fine. Not a big deal. I wish the Vichy French would actually take care of this because, I mean, it's not a big problem at all. I mean, sorry, I'm trying to look around the cat head on my in front of me right now to see what's going on. Will you guys knock it the fuck off? Like, what is with this province? Every once in a while, there's one province that they're just like, okay, we are going to fight to the goddamn fucking death for. And sometimes I do not know why they choose the ones they do. I think we are actually about to break them here. When this one goes, the rest of them will shatter and fall. Won a battle. Nice. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but it sure as hell looks to me like the Soviet lines have just crumbled and broken. My panzers are so much faster than the infantry. So much faster. So let's, you here. Smash that flank. Down there like that. Guys, right down this way, please. So you can move up here, you can move up there. I mean, it seems to me like the end is near. The end is near. I don't know if you can tell by the sound of my voice, but I am pretty thrilled at how this has been going so far. Yeah, we're fine here. Let's take these two divisions, attack right there. Should be this is a counterattack, so they should be pretty wrecked. Yep. Alright, I'm back. I just had maintenance over at my apartment fixing my dishwasher. Brand new, it was just leaking on the floor a little bit when it ran. And somebody want to know who's in charge of Italy. I just got the comment on one of my latest videos. Somebody, let's say, diplomacy? Well, does it show me any Italian information? I mean, does it... I don't know if it shows me any information on politics. Will it show me Italian politics? Someone wanted to know who's in charge of Italy. I don't even know if you can do that. If there's any provinces worth, or any of these worth creating. Probably not. Are we getting bombed a little bit more? We are getting bombed a little bit. So, air intercept. Offensive. Air intercept. Just give them not a huge range. Air intercept. Make sure these intercept these guys all the, no, not all the way. It's all still on defensive. Air intercept resting. Air no order. Air intercept full range here. There we go. That should take it out. Dogpile on those Americans. All right, and who here does not have? Well, none of you guys have orders. Yep, right to the front, friends. Leave you behind, Straighters Raiders. Right to the front, guys. Let's see. These are all Panzer divisions. Move them on up. Panzer divisions, move them on up. Flank this guy. Oh, this attack is just... There's just no resistance whatsoever. There's nobody standing in my damn way. Alright, and let's see. Oh, where is that one? So, leave this one here, and everybody else move on up. Very nice. Oh, man. It's... The resistance is crumbling. Crumbling. I don't know if these cities are going to be hard to take, but there's nobody left there actually attempting to stand in my way, basically. Gotta get infantry. As the infantry fills up these areas, we're basically gonna leapfrog the panzers back up. Attacking my the absolute crux of it right here. These, oof. Attacking with less organization into a forest. Gonna get slaughtered. Got backup divisions right here. Let's see. Do I have someone? You be right here. Move on up. We got two here or one? Looks like there's two there. I think I got someone actually heading over to this one right here. A lot of new panzers showing up to the front. How are we doing over here? Made it on through. Now what we're gonna do, I guess the Marines are gonna be the focal point of this attack. Capture, oh that's funny, you're fighting captured German heavy artillery. Captured German heavy artillery. And there we are. Let's, ooh. Oh, that was a big battle. Why do I control this unit? The Italians gave me an expeditionary force? Why would I want that? Alright, this battle... oh, you broke and ran. That's fine. But you'll hold out. And flank. And flank. Alright. Nice. The salient's basically done here. A lot of reinforcements showed up here. This is going to be a very costly battle. They are still going on it. They got heavy tanks in here. They are still harping on it. And we're running lower on officers. So what I'm going to do is we're going to crank this ratio up to a little bit to about 20. Double it. Double it. Support attack. Good. Did I get that on there? I thought I did. Support attack. There we go. Nice. Didn't realize how poor that Panzer division was actually doing. It was, you know, it's tigers trying to fight through a forest. Just only gotta have so much luck. Oh, he's way over here still. I was about to say, why is he so far out of range? It's that guy. Motorized infantry, I'll move on up. We got more units coming. Take a spot on the line, guys. Let's see. Everybody but you, basically, can dogpile in here. And we won that battle. Other tanks can move on up. Almost done with this one. That's going to be a costly one right there. Made it through here. Excellent. Excellent. We have broken through. I don't know if I'd call it a breakthrough yet. There's still a couple more battles that might need to be fought before it's a full-on breakthrough there, but we're getting close. There's just I have so many tanks here. So many. And what we're going to do is we're just going to go, whoop, take this one. Right down over here, take that one, and see where we stand. Alright, that one probably won't be any trouble. Attacking proletariat units into flat terrain there. Shouldn't be a problem. And what we're doing here is basically just keeping the pressure up on these units because we can. We're going to wipe these guys out eventually. Might as well keep the pressure up. Sochi. That's where the Olympics were a little while ago. The salient's basically pressed out right now. The troops are still being held up, but the salient's been pressed out. Seriously, what is it about this province that they will not let go? They've got not a great attack modifier. Medium air search rest. Alright. Battle of Sochi. Avionics, go over here. Count off. So let's see. You move. Oh, let's see. Anybody not moving can move. Except for one. We need one unit to stay behind. What we're gonna do is move these guys up. They can be stopgap units in the line there. No point in not doing it. How are you doing? Well, we got another panzer that can attack right there. It is I mean, there's nothing between me and the objectives. You could see them trying to move units in. But we can easily outflank them. What we would actually do is just, instead of going like this, we just envelop this whole area. We have the units to do it. They're there. Nice. This is just going so well. Infrastructure in these two provinces has been 100% destroyed. Not precisely unheard of, though. And what we can do if we want is we can go like this. No, not gonna. We don't have the range. The transport planes don't have the range for that kind of thing. We don't need to start dropping in supplies yet. There's probably a unit here. There is. Let's see. Attack. 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 Marines are fine. They even have their tanks. We have lost the effects of Gibraltar. So that means something over there fell. Tangiers fell. The Italian Navy is what that is. Well, we finally won that battle. About 1-to-1 odds. It looks like the Americans took Tangiers. That's unfortunate. The Vichy French are just sitting there. They're not doing anything. Why aren't they doing anything? They have the units there. They're kind of moving them around. I'm glad the Italian Navy is finally out of the Mediterranean. Oh, what do you think you're doing? Oh, that's gotta be a slaughter. There's so many units there. Why are you doing that? There's so many units there. That's not gonna get you anywhere. Lost a province. Again, not one we were even worried about. We took 1 VP. So if we go to diplomacy, should have won. Yep, went up about a... June 10th. It went up about a percentage point. But it was a small VP, so makes sense. Oh, under attack. That should end pretty soon. Oh, the casualties are huge. Mostly on their side. My casualties are not too bad. Let's see, who's free? Boom, you. Submarine AA. There's not much there. NKVD at detachment. Subs. There we go. Alrighty, and I think with that, we are going to leave this episode right here. We about doubled the penetration of the northern flanker. We're starting to have supply issues. Not entirely surprising. I could probably fix that a little bit by widening this gap right here, which is probably going to be a good idea. And to start dropping in supplies. I think I'll probably start doing that. So everybody, if you've enjoyed this episode, just drop me a like, leave me those comments right down below, and if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3, just subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.